me.
Go give him a hug. Go give him a hug.
No. Do you want to eat your waffle?
Hold your waffle.
I'll hold your waffle. Go give him a hug.
Go give him a hug.
No.
Give him a bite of your waffle.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm RunFit Mama from runfitmama.net, and I'm here today to talk Disney. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, comment down below, do all the fun things so I can get to know you, you can get to know me, and you can also find me on Instagram at runfitmama. So I'm here today for a very special reason. I'm going to tell you all the dining reservations that we have planned for our Disney trip. This is one of our favorite things to do. In fact, a lot of times half the fun is just planning the whole Disney trip. So we always do 2 restaurants, not total, but there are always 2 that we have to do. The first one, I'll give you a little hint. It's, by the way, these are by 3 Little Tinkers on Instagram, and I'll show you the back too. How cute is that? And I had asked her to put Piglet on the front since he's my favorite. She normally does Eeyore on the front. I mean, they're all cute, but anyway, so if you want some good ears, I have a ton. I'm staring at them right now because I couldn't decide which to do. In fact, I'll show you my monorail ears. I love these 2. And I love the little Epcot ball. Anyway, we're going on a tangent. Let's put these back on. So anyway, so I want to talk to you about dining reservations. If you are staying on property, you can make your dining reservations 180 days in advance. You did hear that right. That is 6 months in advance at midnight. I highly suggest doing this because if you want a certain restaurant, it's gonna go quick. So we always do Crystal Palace, which is why I bought these, which is Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, and it's all at Crystal Palace. It's a breakfast buffet. We always go to the breakfast one. There are many, many things, wonderful things I could tell you about Crystal Palace. The first being the view. You can see the castle. It's amazing. I love all the windows in Crystal Palace. It's so light and bright and airy and beautiful, and the characters are so much fun. They do a little dance with all the kids and drag them around. Not drag them, why did I say that? They parade around with them around the restaurant. And the food is so good. So they have yogurt, they have cereal, just like any regular buffet, but they also have an omelet station, they have bacon, they have sausage, everything you can imagine. The best thing they do have, oh, they have Mickey waffles, I should say that. They have really good coffee. And the best thing I should say is that they have the breakfast lasagna. And I know I've already talked about this once, and my YouTube channel is not that old, and yet here I am talking about it again. But it's pancakes, it's waffles, it's custard, it's bananas, strawberries, brown sugar, and it's all layered together. I always do Crystal Palace. We are definitely doing that on our first day. We have it around 9:30, so we're gonna get to rope drop. Hopefully, that's always my goal, is to do rope drop. But you know, with 2 young kids, it's kind of hard sometimes. So we wanna do rope drop, which is about 20 minutes before the park opens. So there's a whole show. They're kind of in like Victorian style, or I guess Main Street, what is that, the early 1900s. So they're sort of in that attire. They sing a little song. They do a little skit by the train. And so then you can get in early and kind of get to the ride that you want to ride, and then right when the park opens, then the rides start opening. So a little tip for you, we're not doing it this time, but if you make a reservation for Be Our Guest, which is over by the Bell show and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, they will actually let you ride Seven Dwarfs early. My friend loves to do this, and it's actually such a good tip. So let's say you make your Be Our Guest reservation for 8:15, the park opens at 8, go get on Seven Dwarfs. Ride it like twice. I mean, because if you go right at 8:15 or 8:20, I mean, they're not gonna turn you away from your reservation. So that's just a little tip from me to you. So we are doing Crystal Palace for breakfast. Since we only have 4 days at the park, we have to pack in all of our favorites. We are gonna do some rides in between, and then we have Be Our Guest at 1:30. I personally love the turkey sandwich. I always get it with the green beans because the green beans are really good. And then we like the Master's Cupcake, which is like, it's about this big. We either get the gray stuff, of course, or we get the Master's Cupcake. I've heard really good things about the strawberry cupcake though. So I might have to make an executive decision that since we only have 4 days, we need to get the gray stuff and the strawberry cupcake, you know, for research, for all of you. We have Crystal Palace, we have Be Our Guest for day 1. Day 2 is our other must do every time we go. Usually when I do a Run Disney race, I take the 10K day off. We just relax and hang out at the hotel. We always do Kona Cafe after the 10K. It's just a great way to recover. We get the big French press of Kona coffee. It's delicious. And I get the Tonga toast, which is like this giant piece of French toast with strawberries and all these kinds of things inside. And then it comes with this like strawberry dipping sauce on top. So it's actually not too big. It's like this big, and it comes with turkey bacon. And eggs, I think. So I split that in half with Ryan. He gets the macadamia nut pancakes, and we all just kind of share. It's great to just, I don't know, kind of try everything. So that's our other reservation that we are always like, we have to do that on our trip. And then after that, we plan on going to Hollywood Studios for the rest of the day. We're going to see Toy Story Land, and we'll probably eat at Woody's Lunchbox. I like to call it Andy's Lunchbox. I don't know why it's called Woody's, because Andy is the owner of Woody. It doesn't make any sense, but I want to try that. There's something like some sort of s'mores thing. So I'll report back, I promise. But yeah, other than that, we might just do Starbucks and get one of those little egg sandwiches or some oatmeal, just something kind of light, because that's a big breakfast and you're walking around all day. You don't want to feel kind of sluggish. Day 3 is going to be Animal Kingdom. And I right now have a reservation for Tusker House. It is like an African style buffet. I personally really like it. I like grilled plantains and like the coconut rice, all those kind of different flavors you don't really think you're going to try at a theme park. So we eat there. They have Minnie, Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto, I believe. I actually really like all the food at Animal Kingdom. They have all kinds of treats, which I will show you on the vlog when we get there. And actually that night is a Magic Hours night, so we can go back to Magic Kingdom until I believe 11. I have to have a lot of Starbucks that day. So, and then our last day is going to be Epcot, and we are going to do Via Napoli inside of the Italy Pavilion, and we're gonna get some pizza. Another restaurant I love at Epcot is the Garden Grill. We did that our last time. It was a little bit hard because Max was like 14 months, I think. And he just, I mean, he loves Mickey and all of the characters, but he just kind of wasn't having it. So it's hard. And it's a restaurant that kind of rotates. So that's really cool. So slowly the whole restaurant is kind of rotating around itself. They have a giant skillet that comes out with eggs and tater tots and this giant cinnamon roll bake thing, which you can dip in Nutella. I'm telling you, Disney World is the land of dreams in more ways than one. So for our Epcot day, we're just doing Via Napoli, and I think for the rest of the day, for lunch and snacks and everything else, we're going to do all of the little booths for Flower and Garden. I'm really excited, and I'm so fortunate that we got to see Flower and Garden last year during the Princess Half Marathon weekend, and we're going back again this year. I actually didn't know that it ran this long. I think it goes until June. So again, I feel very grateful and very, very lucky that we get to see it again and kind of soak it all in. It's really beautiful with all the topiaries, and just like Food and Wine, they have all the booths out, all the different countries, and they have all these different types of things you can try, including drinks and dessert. And last year we got the Frushi in Japan, which is fruit sushi. It was incredible. So if they have that again, I cannot wait to get that and try it again. I'm very, very excited. I'm really happy that we got all of those reservations. Like I said, make sure you make yours in time, sometimes around 3 p.m. or so. If you want to check for a last minute reservation, you can. Just make sure that you're kind of always on your app checking back and forth. But sometimes those do come up. Otherwise, you might be waiting a really long time, or you just might not even be able to get in. Anywhere you go will be great. You'll have a wonderful time. I cannot wait to show you on the vlog everything that we do, and I promise I will show you all the menu items and show you what we decide to order, especially when it comes to Flower and Garden. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten in my first month on YouTube. It's been really, really amazing, and I cannot wait to see what it's going to be like in a year. Bye. Have a great day.